All right, so I am trying some Sloppy Joes today with my own homemade sauce from scratch. So usually I'll buy them in cans, Sloppy Joe sauce, and you just mix it with the ground beef. So we'll try today to make our own sauce here and see how that comes out. Now I kind of want it to be based on tomatoes. I got these vine-ripened tomatoes, onion. These are Anaheim chilies. Got some garlic here. This always makes it easy so you don't have to peel it, but they are still fresh in little airtight bags. And then you got some seasoning that's going in there. Now, one thing I've noticed about the cans when you buy them, the ones that are made more for kids, they taste more like ketchup. The ones that are made a little more for adults, they taste more like barbecue sauce. So this one's gonna be based on a little more barbecue sauce, just a little bit of ketchup in there. All right, so the way I wanna do this, I wanna cook the ground beef in here and then just come up with the sauce in here and just mix them towards the end. We'll see how this goes. All right, we've got our tomatoes, onions, green pepper, and garlic. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil to help this cook. All right, so I am gonna let this cook until it all breaks down and I can blend it into a sauce. All right, so it's turned nice and saucy, but the thing is you don't want most of this liquid to be here because then it'll just, drip all over the place. You want all this liquid to evaporate. Also considering you are gonna add some of that stuff there, so you still have sauce to put in, so that's why you want all of this liquid to evaporate, and that's what I am waiting on now. All right, I just turned up the heat. We are getting there. You can kind of tell the liquid in there is starting to get less and less. We are almost there, almost there. I just gotta wait for all this liquid to burn out. All right, we're looking good. So I turned this on super low. I'm gonna start cooking the ground beef. I've got some American style Kobe beef. So I'm gonna start working on that. All right, so I added some oil in there and we are ready to slap this on. And so you need to start cold with this so that as soon as you slap it on, it doesn't start to stick to each other. The important thing on this is to keep it separated. Gotta keep them separated. Alright, it is time to add some seasoning in this. And this one is pretty much perfect. It's got salt, pepper, and paprika. 3 perfect things for this, but I'm not going to put too much because we have other stuff to add. And I got this one from a YouTube channel I'm subscribed to, The Cooking Cowboy, Kent Rollins. That old Red River Ranch. Got a bunch of good stuff in there. Let's get some of that in there. Now, since we're cooking up some good shit, let's put some good shit in there. Some good shit seasoning. Now, some people might look at that and say, that's bullshit. Well, you might be right. Let's put some bullshit in there. This for steaks. All right, so now we just mix this up. And now I turn it really low, and I'm just gonna let it slow cook all the seasonings right into it. And I turned this one a little higher because now I want all the rest of that juice to get out of there, which is pretty much almost ready now. This thing took a lot longer than I thought just to get those juices out of there. They're still not really all gone. All right, so for the barbecue sauce, we are using some Sweet Baby Ray's Hawaiian style. So now I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of organic ketchup here. And even less of some organic mustard. So I love how I did not put too much sauce. You know, if you're a kid, that's fine, but for an adult, you don't want it to be all ketchup-y or barbecue saucy. You want it to be more meaty with the onions and the peppers and tomatoes, and you want the sauce just to be like a flavor in there. So that's pretty much exactly how this is going to work out once it all kind of steams out of there. Just the perfect amount of everything. Well, this is officially one of the best meals I ever had in my life. This is so damn good. It was worth all the time. I started around 3:30, so yeah, 2 hours, but yeah, it was definitely worth it. And I did put a slice of provolone on top. I always like cheese with sloppy Joe. Just kind of puts everything together. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna enjoy this, and I'm gonna have one more. That was really good.